got a problem. Problem is, underneath, for some reason, we'll find out in a minute, the bees are underneath the stand, under the screen, in a screen bottom setup. So what we're going to do is to take these boxes and put them on a replacement stand. Once we do that, then we'll go underneath. So at this point, we're going to hood up because things are going to get a little dicey, I would imagine. These bees are very calm, but they do get excited when you turn their house upside down, which we're about to do. This unit has been worked. It's queenless. We put a pseudo queen in it temporarily until we can find out what's going on underneath. Pseudo queen is a hormone that you put in to stabilize the colony, to make them actually theoretically work a little better, but stay calm through all of the chaos they're about to enter. What really happened when this queen, as a virgin, went to mate, for whatever reason, when she returned, she went under the stand. That is not common with the European honeybee. So what we're going to have to do is to clean them out, meaning we're going to have to take this bottom board off of the ground contact.
You ready?
Yes. So here's our problem right here. You can see where they're going underneath right here. But there's very, very clear where they've got the worn path.
That's how big the path is.
Now we're going to get the hoe that we brought with us, and we're going to freshen the dirt underneath here, because Monday we'll be putting nematodes in this area right here. Because it being a screen bottom, the nematodes will go down to the dirt, which is the shortest path down, straight down, and we'll have a surprise for them. But in the meantime, we're going to stop this hole up. My buddy Richard Whitlow here working with the hoe. Richard's one of our interns, trying to pick up on the Sustainable Honeybee Management Program. Now, what we have to do is to turn this up as if it were a top bar hive. What we're going to do basically is we're going to try to just kind of bait them down into the other hive, or the original hive. See if we can move them down.
Really?
Or someplace to put these until we hopefully can find mama. Okay, we're going toward the broods. We're going to have to let them settle just a little. Let me have a quiet cloth. So we'll let them calm down just a little bit. Let me a smoker.
Smoker?
Yeah, lightly get them, drive them down just a little. That's good. Now what you see coming into sight, which is not unusual, but in this case it makes us wonder. All these emergency queen cells they're creating. This is one of the ways you can create queens, what we're seeing here, not of course under our sand, but in a nuke or a hive, you can create such an artificial situation that they begin to generate queen cups, which result in emergency queen cells. You see them? They're in the middle of a brood pattern, right here, and over here. Okay, so now we go try to get this in a frame. Coming in, go. This is not classroom perfect, I guarantee you. Okay, we're trying to make do with what we've got in the field. Now what we'll do is to start driving them. If you'll notice what the bees are doing now, the Nasanov glands exposed and they're fanning, trying to get everybody to come on home. Main thing, we're after the ones underneath. Not a lot of smoke. We're not worried about finding mama. We've got to just get them in the other hive. We try not to get any smoke down in that particular hive while we're doing this, but we will get some. Okay, the upper side is now clearing out pretty good, which is what we wanted to do. Now, we'll turn it around. And we'll drive them back the other way. At some point, they'll get the idea. This is not the place we want to be. It's down below. Now, what we're going to do is take this and move your left hand out. We're going to bring it down, and this side we're going to bump as if we were emptying them out. One sharp rap on the top. That's it. Now these bees, basically what they would do, should do without a problem, they should act as if they are a swarm. They will start to draw this out like crazy, especially if we feed them heavily and continue to feed them until they complete cleaning up our mess, which will be somewhat of a mess for them to straighten it out, but they will.
Go. Now, this is where we need a little help maybe. No, go right down.
You on?
See it?
What he's doing now is he's pushing them over where they're up tight against each other, because they actually, in the evening, in the early morning hours, they go to the common wall for the cluster. And yes, they do cluster even in the summertime or late spring. So that you end up with technically two separate colonies, one major cluster with a wall in between. Kind of strange, but true in the way they work.